Hi everyone, so Tim here. I'm finally getting around to doing a review on the Nextdock 360. I'm actually in the market for a new laptop, or I'm looking for more of a two-in-one laptop tablet type thing. And I have my Nextdock 360, which I actually really don't think I gave it a great chance, a first impression, because I was about to return it, but I thought I'd give it another go, mess around with it, and it's actually pretty cool. So I have it right here. It's in its kind of stand-up tablet mode. It does have a keyboard below, so you can use it like that. One thing I noticed though, it doesn't bring up a typing screen on the tablet when you try to do that. So I think you have to use the dedicated keyboard and mouse. I do have a mouse connected with the many connector adapters it has. It does only have C ports and a USB type A port, but it does have a few adapters that came with it to hook up your peripherals. Anyway, the mouse, for some reason, is only working on my phone. Now, screen sharing's messed up. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. But as for a quick review, it's cool because it's connected to my phone, but I'm also recording on my phone, so it can work independently on Samsung Dex. So right now I was watching a video trying to figure out how to use the screen on the keyboard on the screen, if there is one. I don't know if there is. But anyway, it does work very well with the trackpad and the keyboard. I'm going to exit out of here. And on the main screen, I have them organized, so you can organize them any way you want. And it did keep my settings when I unplug and replug and or connect wirelessly. This is actually the first time I've used the wireless. But it does have my apps that I'm free to use. As far as I know, mine may be even better. I have the VLO editing app I'm going to open. It does say some functions may not be available, but I've noticed that most of the functions on my apps have been working very well. And I can check my text messages, any other messages that I get on my phone, I can get on the screen. It sets it up like a laptop display. I also have tried it with my Asus ROG Ally, but I did not spend a lot of time on that. I've actually been trying to keep up with the updates on the ROG Ally. There are many, but so far I've had no problems with it. I mean, in fact, it's working better than I thought it would, being a new piece of technology, and I'm going to make a separate video on that, I've decided. But for now, I did want to show off this Nextdock. I don't think I'm going to return it. I still am going to get a laptop, I think, because I do need the functionality of a laptop. I do have my HP laptop right here, which is really good. I'm going to keep it as well because it's still a viable laptop, but I'm looking for something a little higher end. But so far this has been great. Right now it has some saved projects I had in here from my from the other videos I've been trying to get together for my channel. I'm gonna get some close-ups soon, but I wanted you to see the whole full spectrum. So the only downside is this: I do, and it may not be a downside for everyone, but I do have it plugged into my phone charger, and I've noticed it doesn't work with every charger. So I'm sure there's some spec that it needs, but I tried it with some other really capable chargers, but it didn't work. So use your phone charger if you have an Android or Apple. I don't have any Apple products to demonstrate on this. In the future, I would like to get some Apple products just to review and try and fit into maybe not my ecosystem, because that's mainly Samsung Android, but to fit in somewhere in my life. I'm sure I could find something. Now the touchscreen works great, and I don't mind using the touchscreen for some things. If you want to minimize the screen, it's pretty easy. Let me see if I can. Maybe not. Okay. Well, anyway, so I can access my gallery here, all my pictures and videos that I've recorded on my phone, so I can use it on my editing apps. I really think this was a great investment, and it is going to take up some more space in my workstation, but if I need a secondary screen or if I really am on the go, this is perfect. I'm going to go ahead and take out these peripherals for now because they're not functioning the way I want right now. I really do need to mess with this some more. I'm sure it's better than I thought. But for the price, I do expect a certain amount of functionality. So I want you to see mainly how thin it is. So it is extremely thin and light. I'm not going to close it because I didn't want to disconnect. But yes, it is very portable. It has a 13-inch screen and it is big enough for me. I probably shouldn't even bother getting a secondary device. I really wanted a tablet-like device, which I showed you, this can be. You can flip it to do, you know, to set up like this, or flat to work on it that way, or I don't know if it has a portrait mode. It does not, I don't think, but that's okay. Or you could tint it potentially. Dang. Yeah, so you could tint it like this, which some people like to do. Let's see what else we have here I could show off. So let's try maybe one of my apps. Go to Disney. And it's going to open all your apps in a little window that you can expand, but it's actually great because you can minimize the screen, drag it, drag it anywhere you need to, and then let's see, you could hold on one second. Let me do it this way. Okay. As you see, that worked really fast, and this is the wireless connection. You can also connect your device with the cord if it's not functioning properly, but back to this. So I'll just pick Indiana Jones. So it's gonna play the video, but I can also open up any other apps that I need to multitask. If I need I just open my calendar. You can move these to do anything, or open Word. You minimize it. It's because I closed it on the big screen. There we go. So I could move that while I'm playing my video.
How to grow delicious herbs. Step 1. Use Miracle Grow Moisture Control Potting.
And it is a little slower on the wireless connection, but
That's it.
I think for what it is great. And I actually noticed that my phone's lagging a little bit because it's trying to multitask. So, but like I said, this is more as it's for the price. It's a little pricey. Is it worth it? Yes and no. If you're the type, if you can use it, it's very niche. Something meant to take on the go. And if you can hear the volume on this is great. If you can hear it, let me see if I put it a little closer.
No matter where the future leads. Enterprise for lives and drive.
Chipotle's new Chicken Al Pastor is fire on every level. Fresh chicken.
I'll go ahead and give you a closer look in general, because this really is a great device. It can't be justified, I think, in any kind of video.
Chipotle's all new Chicken Al Pastor is
But I will try. So as you see, I have a video playing on Disney Plus. I have my calendar. and I have Word open, so.
Get a free ticket to see Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny when you spend $35 at Applebee's.
Keyboard, I noticed is kind of wonky. I need to get there. I really do need to mess with it more. Point is, you can multitask on this thing. I have my Xbox app. These are all the apps on my phone, not anything on this. This is not a computer. This is purely a peripheral. But it's great. And let me show you again up close. This is it in tablet mode. I use it like this a lot, just kind of as a mounted tablet type. And you can also use it as a tablet, but you can only use it in this mode, I think, in portrait, or landscape, I'm sorry. But you can also tint it, flip it over, and you can tint this as well. So if you're doing a presentation or whatever, you can do that. No, I don't think I really gave this a great shot, so I think I'm going to keep it. But, you know, the price I paid was about $360 before tax, but it really wasn't that bad, and I really think it's worth it. I'm going to turn that off. But the video is fine. The screen's not that great, but I think it's great for what it is. So, those are my first impressions of this. I'm going to have to mess around with it some more, but it is a great product. I definitely would recommend it for those people, those techie people who might need a screen on the go really quick, or you have a presentation and just need something, you don't want to take your whole computer, or if you're scared like me to take out your electronics anywhere. This is a great product that will allow you to connect in a different way to your other technology. It is peripheral, not a laptop. And it's not a laptop alternative by any means. It is a little laggy and all that, but like I said, this is very niche for a specific type of person. I just think it's great. Like I said, it's not a substitute, but it is great for what it is. I think the price could come down a bit for sure, but I was willing to take the plunge and try it out, and I think it was a great investment, especially with my new ROG Ally, which I have not tried much out yet, especially gaming. But my ROG Ally I've been having a lot of fun with. It's actually right here in its case. I have family in town, so I'm keeping my stuff out of sight. But I do have the case. I don't like the case. It's actually kind of wonky. I don't know, maybe it's my case, but I have to put in my ROG Ally upside down for the button indents to match. Or it feels upside down. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Yes, like I said, I have my ROG Ally here and I want to try it out, but I will make a separate video on that. I really wanted to give you an in-depth look at the Samsung DeX. It is a very interesting product for sure, something I had never even thought of to incorporate into my ecosystem. I didn't know anything like this existed until someone had commented on a post on Facebook or something. I don't remember, but I think it was a great investment. Like I said, I was going to return it, but I don't think I will. I mean, I normally like a number pad, but like I said, this is big enough for me where it doesn't bother me that it doesn't have it. And I think it's great. So I think it's something you should definitely check out. Maybe if you're someone who doesn't really need a laptop, but you would like to have your phone's screen, you know, in a laptop format. There we go, format. Anyway, I actually put a sticker on it here. It's a sticker I got from the screen protectors from D-Brand for my ROG Ally. I stuck it on my next dock, but it has a great, I'm going to go ahead and take it off. It has a great look to it. Simple, and I like that. It looks professional if you need a professional setting, and it looks modern for your modern setup, your desk setup, whatever you have going on. Now that it's closed, though, I can show you. It is very thin. Very thin. And it does keep a charge on its own, and it has power supply, so it will slow charge your other devices. But actually right now I am recording on the phone that I was using on my dock, and my phone is plugged into its own power source, so I'm not going to lose power on that, and I'm not going to lose power on this here at home. On the go might be different, but I don't really plan on taking this much anywhere once I upgrade my laptop, maybe, or maybe I will, because my laptop might be home. But this is a great product. I definitely recommend it. Like I said, there aren't very many port options. You might need a dongle if you do plan on using any other peripherals with it. But it comes with a little box of accessories. You have plenty of connections here. I'm not going to go over it right now. I was doing an unboxing video, so I think I'll put that video together and then show off its device. But it does have its own power brick as well, by the way. So you don't need to go out and buy your own. But it does have adapters and other things you might need to connect it to various devices. So it's great. You could use it on a lot of things. Right now I've only tried my Logitech mouse, and it was working the other day. Now it's kind of glitchy, but I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to mess around with this thing some more and make a more comprehensive video. But I do like Logitech devices. I have had this Logitech mouse for 7 years now, and it still works perfectly. It does have a battery, but I don't think I've ever had to replace it. It comes with 2 AA batteries, and I don't recall ever having to replace it. It has an on and off switch here, so I do utilize those when I'm not using them. However, this one as well has an off switch, but I don't think it has a battery slot. Let me open it. Yeah, it does have 1 AA battery, but I'm sure it'll be a great mouse. It's my newer one that I wanted for, well, just to have a second mouse. I don't particularly like trackpads, but they're okay, and if I have no option, they're fine. But anyway, so that is the Nextdox 360, and I will get you some more comprehensive video in the future. If you'd like, please let me know below what you think. Thank you.